Welcome to the Spirits on Spirits podcast, where we mix ghost stories with a little liquid courage. I'm Aiden.
And I'm Nate, and together we dive into the eerie, the unexplained, and the downright terrifying, all while enjoying a drink or two. Each episode will explore haunted places, ghostly encounters, and paranormal mysteries, pairing them with the perfect cocktail to keep our nerves steady. So grab a glass, turn down the lights, and join us as we sip, shiver, and swap some spine-chilling stories.
Because here at Spirits on Spirits, the only thing stronger than the ghosts are our drinks.
What up, ghoulish mortals? Welcome back to another episode of Spirits on Spirits. We're coming to you with another episode from our studio in Salem, Massachusetts. We're so thankful that you guys are joining us. Aiden, how we doing this week?
We're doing great.
Nice. We are doing great. The weather outside is not doing great.
Blizzard.
It is frightful outside. And I looked at it before I walked over here. Wind chill, -14.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah, I was looking at the weather earlier. The low for, I think, tomorrow is like 5.
That's crazy.
Which, that's without wind chill.
Yeah.
So whatever the wind chill is, just
insane.
miserable.
No, it was funny because I was talking to my parents. They're like, there's a snow ban, right? I was like, why the fuck is there a snow ban? They were like, because it's going to snow. I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Did you move your car?
No, because I don't have one.
But did...
No, she was gone. Hannah was gone.
Lucky. Because I woke up this morning not realizing it was going to snow.
Oh, shit.
And I don't have 4-wheel drive. I have 2-wheel drive. So I had to go dig my car out on the street.
Yeah, because it snowed so much overnight.
And the parking ban was effective last night at 9.
Yes.
So
did you get a ticket or
no,
towed?
No,
Luckily.
thank God.
That's crazy.
I got there, I was like, oof.
It did kind of come out of nowhere.
It came out of nowhere. I looked yesterday day.
Yeah.
And there was nothing. And then all of a sudden I woke up this morning and there was 6 inches of snow on the ground.
I literally did the same thing. I woke up, I looked out the window, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of snow out there.
Yeah.
And it was still actively snowing wicked hard.
So my little Toyota Corolla was just gliding across the road.
That sounds awful.
At 8 o'clock this morning.
Did you find a spot?
Yeah.
Nice. That's good.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
All of the garages were full, but I got in.
Nice.
But anyway.
There you go.
We digress.
Yeah, we digress. Well, Aiden, do you want to tell the people where we're headed?
We're going somewhere slightly warmer.
Yeah, although honestly, they got
right now it's pretty bad.
Just the whole fucking United States is just cold and snowy. Even places. I was watching a video of someone was at a all-inclusive resort in the Florida part, or I forget where in Florida, but the soda taps were outside. They had frozen. They had icicles hanging from them.
Oh,
and I was like, could you imagine spending a couple grand to go away for a week? Be like, oh, we're going to be warm and stuff like that. And then have it be cold.
Frozen soda.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah. My favorite part of this winter season is, I don't know if you're on TikTok, but all of these street parking wars. Have you seen these?
No, I haven't.
People dig out spots and they get super territorial over their spot.
I mean, if you dig out a spot,
but it's public.
But
so I get both. I get both sides. But dude, they go hard on each other.
Oh my gosh!
When someone parks in their spot,
I mean,
really
I will
funny.
say that is such an asshole move to know that I'm actively looking for something someone else put the work into making, so I can take it.
But if I need to park, I don't know.
I guess, but so dig out your own spot then.
No, there's a perfectly good open spot. Why would I do that?
Yeah, because someone else dug it out and they had to sprint to get.
I'm the type of guy though where I would 100% do that, but also if I was the person who dug out the spot, I would be so pissed.
Oh, you would throw a brick.
I would throw a fit.
You're your own worst enemy.
Sometimes.
Oh man.
Sometimes I'm a big hypocrite, but also I think I'm justified. I think both sides are justified.
I agree.
I think if you do the work, you've earned it. But I also think if you see an open spot, it's public.
What is your thought on if someone puts chairs or cones there and you move them?
See, it depends on where you are.
Okay.
If you're in Salem, get your chair out of the street. If you're in Boston,
yeah,
fair.
Yeah, okay,
You know,
fair. Gotcha.
Boston parking is a nightmare.
Oh, it's an absolute nightmare.
But Salem is like
a little bit like
it's a suburb. Basically.
You just don't want to drive to the garage or something like that.
So Boston's a completely different beast.
100%.
But all right. Well, we're going somewhere slightly warmer, but not really. We're going to Richmond, Virginia.
You were just in Richmond, weren't you?
I was, for work.
Yeah. You're and the capital of of the Confederacy Convention. You went to that too, right?
Wow.
How was that?
Wow. Didn't see that one coming. Hey, I'm the only person at this table who's never been to a Confederacy meeting, all right?
No, okay. Hold on. That's not true.
That is true.
Yeah, okay. For some context,
I don't know. I think we've told this story on the pod, but we'll retell it. Just in case. We don't want Nate to get canceled.
No, I have some family that live down in Virginia. And we were out to dinner one night, and some people saw us being like kids at a table at a restaurant. It was like, hey, we have some like artifacts. Do you want to come see them? And we said, yeah, sure. And like me and some of my cousins got up and we all walked over to like see the artifacts. And they, like, it was like in this, like, what do you call that? Like, when a restaurant has like a back row, like a function room, a function room. Like they had a function room and they had a bunch of like Civil War artifacts on the table. And then they were like, we're like about to like talk about something, like come sit down. And we sat down and then found out that it was like the sons and daughters of the Confederacy meeting. So we left after that.
Yeah.
So if you're down in Virginia and someone says, come see some artifacts, it's probably from a certain event.
I think it was pretty safe to assume that in general.
I was 10.
No, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But.
And like we were like sitting away from our parents. So it was just like, when like the kids have a table at the restaurant.
Kids table.
Yeah, the kids table at the restaurant. So,
but I can't officially say.
I will say.
I am the only person at this table who has never been to
I
a
will say,
meeting.
and you will actually somewhat appreciate this as a historian, they did give me a hat, a Yankee, like a Union hat from the Civil War. And they said, we don't want this damn Yankee hat anymore. So they.
What did you do with it?
Kept it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I have that. They also gave me a bullet from the Civil War too.
Was it a Confederate bullet or a Union bullet?
I don't know.
They would know. They would have known.
I think the munition was the same.
People know.
Okay, fair. Well, I have a bullet somewhere. And then I have a belt buckle too. From the Civil War.
Again.
That does say CS on it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I do think
Confederate States probably.
Yeah. Or Confederate soldier.
Yeah. Yep. Either
or
of those
maybe
options.
confetti stand. Or cupcake super fan.
Yeah. Well, let's go with that. Cupcake super fan.
I mean, I will say, so again, was 10. And since then I've been like, maybe I should like throw it away. But I do think it's cool to own a piece of history.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, people own, like, people who are not fans of Confederate ideology.
Absolutely.
Own Confederate stuff because it's,
Did you see that podcast where they were giving each other birthday gifts back and forth and they just upped the ante? And like, it was like people that were pretty wealthy. So they were giving like, it was like so-and-so gave a jet ski and then so-and-so bought a house and then stuff like that. And then he gave the other guy a teacup. And he was like, oh, cool, thanks for this teacup. And he was like, it was Hitler's personal teacup.
I think I did see that.
That was kind of funny. Fucked up, but funny.
But I will also say a lot of, if you watch like Band of Brothers and stuff, they used to, like the Allied soldiers used to loot that shit. And so like a lot of someone's grandfather's tea set could have come from Hitler's bunker or whatever.
Absolutely.
And it's just trophies.
That was like one of my favorite movies ever is Monuments Men. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah,
Such a good movie. So maybe I'll watch that tonight.
Good movie.
I'm thinking about the way you said that was
good movie.
No, you know what I'm watching tonight is Warriors.
I don't know what that is.
It's the I think from the 80s, like, it was, like, the gangs in New York. Like, it's, like, a fighting movie and stuff like that.
Oh, never seen it.
But I haven't seen it either. But that's the whole thing with the fucking Mac Hollins and the Vrabel was like, Warriors, come out and play.
Oh.
It's from that movie. So I was like, I got to watch that movie.
So, for context, we're on the eve of the big game.
Yes, the Super Bowl.
Between the Patriots and the Seahawks. So.
Oh, I thought it was the other Super Bowl.
Yeah. Well, you don't know if someone's listening to this in 2028 or something.
Honestly, yeah, and I think most. Yeah, never mind. All right, let's get into. We've bantered for.
This has been an almost 10 minute. Well, now Jesus. Officially 10 minutes.
Maybe we have Daniel cut this. Like, whatever. Let's get into Virginia.
All right, so
Richmond.
First, let's get into.
How was Richmond? When you went to Richmond, how was it?
It was a super corporate.
Oh, okay. So you didn't get to see any of the city and stuff like that.
No, I had a taxi take me from the airport to a hotel.
Gotcha. Ooh, taxi. Not even Uber?
Maybe it was Uber. Either way, my company paid for it.
Yellow or not?
It was not yellow.
But okay.
I don't think the Boston taxis are yellow.
Boston?
Like the ones that are from the airport. Like a lot of cities, I don't think they're yellow.
I've never taken a taxi.
Anywho.
Yeah.
I've taken many taxis from airports because it's just way more convenient than getting an Uber.
Really?
You literally just stand in line and they like wave you into a cars. Basically.
Is it cheaper?
Probably not.
Okay.
But easier.
Yeah, fair.
Anyway, no, I didn't see pretty much any of Richmond. I saw the airport had a car of some kind.
Yeah.
Take me from the airport to a hotel.
Got you.
Walked across the street from the hotel to the office and back. Went to a couple restaurants. That was about it. That was my experience in Richmond. Cool.
Yeah, but you didn't get a chance to see the city.
I didn't get a chance to see the city. So.
Got it. So it's not an accurate reflection?
No.
Cool.
All of my time was spent with coworkers. Well, I didn't really get any free time.
What are we drinking from Richmond?
So, it's basically a Manhattan, but it's the only special thing is it's a Virginia whiskey.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. It looks nice.
Yeah.
Looks
so fun. It's going to be any type of Virginia whiskey, like whiskey that's native to Virginia.
Gotcha.
Bitters and sweet vermouth.
So it's literally Manhattan just with Virginia whiskey?
Correct.
That's crazy.
But it's called the Appalachian Manhattan.
Oh. So, Appalachian. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, shall we clink?
Yeah, clink it. Cheers.
Ooh, that was crisp.
That was a good cheers. That's a good glass to cheers.
You know what? I've had I've had a few Manhattans in my day. I've never liked them, but I don't hate this one. I like it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good. Tastes like a Manhattan. Looks like a Manhattan. Quacks like a Manhattan. So, is a Manhattan.
There you go.
All right. So, my story is a pod first.
Ooh, pod first.
I feel like we've had a few pod firsts in the last couple weeks.
We've actually had a decent amount.
I'll give you a hint on what this pod first is, and then you will guess what you think it is. I will say it has to do with water.
Water. River?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, like not the river.
Is it like a boat?
It's on a river.
Like a boathouse?
'Tis not.
Yacht club?
'Tis not.
Boatyard?
No.
Marina?
No. Two more guesses, and then I'll tell you.
Water. Water treatment plant.
Not too far off.
Oh,
but
really?
Yeah.
Like sewage system thing plant?
Yeah. So it's a pump house.
Ooh, what's a pump house?
So I'll get into it. Tucked into a steep wooded slope above the James River and nestled beside the remnants of the James River and Kanawha Canal, the Bird Park Pump House stands as one of Richmond's most hauntingly beautiful ruins. For nearly half a century, the pump house served as the beating heart of Richmond's water system. Mm-hmm. Today, it exists in a strange limbo between decay and rebirth,
Oh.
its halls echoing not with the thunder of pistons and turbines, but with whispered legends, shadowy figures, and stories of lingering spirits.
Huh.
In the decades following the Civil War, Richmond was a city struggling to reinvent itself. Industry surged.
It's fair. That was kind of a big stain.
Yeah.
They really were like, we're the capital of this shit. Like,
yeah,
we're holding it down.
Pretty rough, yeah.
Yeah.
Industry surged, neighborhoods expanded, and the population swelled. But the city's outdated waterworks system, dependent on limited reservoirs and inconsistent pumping stations, could no longer sustain its growth. Public health crises, outbreaks of disease, and frequent water shortages forced city leaders to search for a solution. In 1873, Richmond began developing a modern municipal water system centered around a new reservoir constructed in what was then known as New Reservoir Park.
Oh, wow. They really got creative.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What do we call this?
They thought long and hard about this name.
We can't use any Confederate names anymore, so New Reservoir
Yeah, one guy
Park.
was like, how about Robert E. Lee Park?
They're like, no, we already have 4 of those in the city.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Can't do any more monuments to that dude.
Yep.
What else do we got? How about New Reservoir?
All right, I guess
that's a good idea.
Playing it safe.
Yeah. The site was chosen for its elevation, allowing gravity to distribute water throughout the city once it was pumped uphill from the river below. To accomplish that, the city commissioned a massive pumping station to be built. Are you laughing at the word pumping?
Yeah, well, pumping station. That's funny.
Oh, man. And I'm the one drinking.
Yeah.
The city commissioned a massive pumping station. Pause for laughter.
Because you looked up. I wasn't going to laugh until you looked up. You were like, pumping station?
To be built at the base of the hill near the canal, where water could be drawn directly from the James River and the James River and Kanawha Canal. The project was placed in the capable hands of Colonel Wilfred Emery Cutshaw.
Capable hands?
He, you know,
I don't know.
In this way, he was capable.
I don't know what his allegiance was, but they weren't handing out colonels.
So he was a Civil War veteran.
Oh, yeah.
In Richmond.
Yep. So I'd take a gander at what side he was on.
Yeah, we'll take a guess.
Yep.
Shot in the dark.
Yeah, shot in the dark.
But he was Richmond city engineer at that point.
Gotcha.
So he was a Civil War veteran, architect, and visionary planner, and he believed that even utilitarian buildings deserved beauty. What emerged from his drafting table was no ordinary pump house, but a towering Gothic revival structure of granite and brick, complete with arched windows, turrets, and decorative stonework.
Wow.
The building was completed between 1881 and 1883 and immediately became one of the city's most striking landmarks.
So all it took was for that guy not to be allowed to be racist anymore, and then he was just
was like, let's make beautiful stuff.
Oh, shit, I can't put all this time and energy into racism anymore. What am I going to do? Maybe some marble statues?
Yeah. Some granite pumping stations. The Bird Park Pump House was designed...
Say that 5 times fast.
You had the most Boston accent ever.
Really?
Then. Say that 5 times fast.
Oh, man.
The Bird Park Pump House. Bird Park Pump House.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a tongue twister.
I told you.
It was designed not merely to function, but to inspire awe. Rising dramatically from the canal's edge, the building housed massive steam engines, water turbines, and hydraulic pumps capable of moving more than 12 million gallons of water per day to the Bird Park Reservoir. The lower levels contained the roaring machinery, while above them lay something entirely unexpected. A grand open-air ballroom.
Wait, what?
Dude, Colonel Cutshaw with his... Yeah. He wants beautiful stuff.
Oh,
he was like, I gotta dance.
Yeah.
Fuck all this racism stuff.
Yeah.
I gotta dance now.
Where should I dance, though? Right next to the machine pumping water for the city. Huh.
Colonel Cutshaw envisioned the pump house as both a technological marvel and a social destination.
Such a weird combo.
He's a weird dude.
Yeah.
I think his life was probably very bizarre.
Yeah.
On the second floor, directly above the grinding machinery, he installed a sweeping pavilion where dances, formal gatherings, and civil celebrations could be held. From the what?
What kind of civil celebrations were they having back then?
Civil War celebrations. Am I right?
That was a bad joke.
From the balcony, guests gazed out across the river valley while orchestras played beneath vaulted ceilings. It was, by all accounts, one of the most unique structures in the country, a building that seamlessly blended industrial purpose with social grandeur. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the Pump House became one of Richmond's most fashionable venues. Elegant balls, charity events, and political gatherings filled the upstairs hall, while below steam hissed and pistons pounded relentlessly, feeding the city's thirst. It was a time when infrastructure was celebrated, when engineering symbolized progress, and when the heartbeat of industry provided the rhythm for society's dance. For 4 decades, the pump house labored tirelessly. But as Richmond continued to expand, new technologies and larger pumping stations gradually rendered the facility obsolete. By 1924, more efficient systems had replaced it, and the grand Gothic structure was quietly shut down. Its machinery was dismantled and sold for scrap, much of it reportedly shipped overseas just prior to World War II. Without maintenance, the building fell rapidly into decay. Roof tiles cracked, windows shattered, and water seeped into the stone foundation. Weeds and vines crept through broken arches, slowly reclaiming the space. By the 1950s, the structure was slated for demolition, deemed too expensive to restore, and too dangerous to leave standing. Only a stroke of improbable luck saved it. In a bizarre twist of fate, the pump house was purchased for just $1 by the First Presbyterian Church, preserving it from the wrecking ball.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
I don't know the rest of the words.
Any idea?
Though the church eventually relinquished ownership, the building remained standing, waiting, like a ghost itself, for someone to breathe life back into its hollow chambers. As the building decayed, stories began to emerge. Accidents, suicides, drownings, and violent deaths were whispered about.
What?
Many connected to the surrounding canal, riverbanks, and reservoir. Local historians and researchers have documented numerous tragic incidents occurring near the pump house from the late 1800s into the early 1900s, including unexplained deaths and bodies recovered from the water. One of the most persistent legends centers on a man named Daniel Tetweiler, who is said to have taken his own life inside the building. According to local lore, Tetweiler's spirit never departed, lingering in an upper gallery and shadowed stairwells. Witnesses describe encountering a tall, silent figure standing at the edge of the ballroom, gazing down into the machinery room below before vanishing into thin air.
That's weird.
Others tell of hearing footsteps echo across the stone floors when no one else is present, doors slamming shut on windless nights, and the sound of distant music drifting faintly through the ruins.
Jeez.
Some claim that the air inside grows inexplicably cold, while others report feelings of sudden dread, as though unseen eyes are watching from the darkness. Perhaps the most chilling accounts come from those who have ventured inside the pump house after sunset. Explorers, photographers, and paranormal investigators alike describe encounters with shadowy forms darting between columns, disembodied whispers echoing through empty corridors, and unexplained cold spots that seem to move as if they're alive. Several investigators have recorded electronic voice phenomena, aka EVPs, soft murmurs and indistinct phrases captured on digital recorders, believed to be responses to direct questioning by the investigators. Some recordings allegedly contain the faint sound of laughter, a woman humming, or the... What?
I thought you said a woman humping instead of humming. I was just like, what would that just like, like... That'd be a weird EVP session. Come on, guys, we're trying to find the ghost of the pump house. Well, actually, it's a pump house.
It is a pump house. Yeah.
There you go. So maybe what?
I wonder how often investigators record stuff like that, and they just don't tell people about it because they're like, that's just too weird.
This is a freaky deaky
ghost.
It's
a freaky dude.
Freaky ghost. This ghost at a Diddy party.
Oh my god. But so it's faint sound of laughter, a woman humming, not humping, humming. Just like that.
Yep, that's how she does it.
Or the shuffling of feet across stone floors.
Oh, shuffling. Oh, shuffling. Like dancing.
Yeah. Maybe it's the woman humming the music and the people shuffling to dance. That's fun.
That is fun. You've been to parties like that where they're like, now introducing Loriana, and then she stands up there and goes, and everyone's like, shuffle. It was actually the original Electric Boogaloo was.
Boogaloo? What is a boogaloo?
What's a fucking Electric Boogie? What is it called?
Yeah, boogie? Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever.
What the fuck is a boogaloo?
I've definitely heard Electric Boogaloo.
I'll take your word for it.
What is the Electric Boogaloo? I don't know.
So no.
No, I might be making that up.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, man.
These eerie anomalies have fueled speculation that the spirits of former workers, party guests, and lost souls remain trapped within the building's walls.
I'm a lost soul, and I'm trapped in these buildings' walls. I'm a lost soul.
Who needs a slam poem in the middle of our episodes when you have Nate singing?
It's breaking the song. Sometimes it's the ghost of the songbird possesses me. It's true.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
One particularly unsettling story recounts the sighting of a young girl dressed in period clothing.
Oh no!
Standing near the upper
kick
balcony.
her into the canal.
Maybe.
Just full.
Or into the pump.
Oh, ew. Well, that's graphic. Jeez, dude.
I mean, she's in a pump house.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. One way to kill him.
Witnesses describe her gazing silently into the river below before dissolving into mist.
Yeah, someone definitely kicked her into the river.
Yeah.
I live in a van down by the river.
No, she just lives in the river.
Yeah.
This apparition has become one of the pump house's most frequently reported hauntings, featured in numerous paranormal podcasts and investigations, including now this one.
Oh, snap.
Boom! Boom!
We stamped it. We investigated.
We are a paranormal podcast, and we just talked about her. Therefore, we just added another one to that list.
What up, dude?
Suck on that, pump house.
Oh, man.
As the pump house's reputation grew, so too did its appeal to paranormal investigators. Over the years, local ghost hunting groups, independent researchers, and even national media outlets have explored the site, attempting to capture proof of supernatural activity. Several investigations claim to have recorded unexplained audio, temperature fluctuations, and electromagnetic disturbances inside the building. One widely discussed case involved a televised paranormal investigation that documented mysterious knocking sounds, echoing through sealed chambers and doors that appeared to move without physical contact. Skeptics attribute these phenomena to environmental factors, shifting stone, and acoustics, but believers argue that the building's long history of tragedy has left a spiritual imprint too strong to ignore.
Yeah.
So that's the pump house.
I'm going haunted.
Yeah, I'll go a good haunt.
Okay. Yeah. How come?
I mean, I feel like there's like a few specific ghosts here, so it's like more than 50% haunted.
Okay.
But I don't know. Like I said in that final paragraph, environmental factors. It's a river. There's a lot of, moving stuff going on around. So that's my argument.
Fair.
But you're going full.
Yeah.
The full shebang.
I think haunted. Anytime you see kid ghosts.
That's fair.
Spooky. I think just like it seems like there was a lot of shit, like energy and just like it was I feel like social gathering places capture energy and energy lingers longer.
Also, just a weird amount of deaths.
Yeah.
For a pump house.
A pump house. Never even heard of a pump house up until this. Now I know people have died in them.
Yeah.
Wild, dude.
So
some crazy shit happening at the pump house down in Richmond.
That's the Bird Park Pump House. Should we reload and come back at you with the second story?
For sure.
All right.
All right.
Be right back.
See you on the other side. What up? Peace. We're so back.
So back. We reloaded.
So back.
Back with the Manhattan.
We're back in auction.
Back in auction with the Appalachian Manhattan.
That was a good one. That was a good one. All right. So, I am doing not a first. However, we have, I feel like not done one in a while just because we were like, these are so played out is what we were like thinking. Okay. Or maybe not what we were thinking because we never talked about it. But I'm doing a cemetery.
Oh, okay.
So it's called the Hollywood Cemetery down in Richmond, Virginia. Duh. But the Hollywood Cemetery is one of Richmond's oldest and most historic cemeteries. Okay. And it's significant because it was built in 1847 and it's the final resting place of two, not just one, but two U.S. presidents.
Ooh. Okay. Well, can I guess?
Yes.
I'm going to go not Georgie Dubs, even though he's from Virginia.
You got to think they would have had to been after 1847 because that's when it was built.
Right. Okay. Can I go Andy Jack?
No.
No.
Not him. I will say one of them, I would like to think that I know more presidents than most. One of them, I did not know this name.
Martin Van Buren.
No.
James Buchanan.
Nope. No, because those are all the ones people forget. Like, I actually do know those ones because those are, like, the normal ones people forget.
All right. Yeah, I'm stumped.
So, James Monroe.
Sure.
And then John Tyler.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I didn't know that was a president.
I knew of the name. But when someone asks me to name presidents, he's never top of mind.
You never trust a man with two first names.
It's true.
But apparently, as a country, we did.
Probably more than once.
Especially in the 1800s, for sure.
Yeah.
All of them had two first names.
Yes. Andrew Jackson.
And then Jefferson Davis is buried there, too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, president of the Confederacy.
Super cool. Super awesome.
Say one of your icons, apparently.
Well, you idolize the man because you went to one of his meetings.
Okay. So. I'm owning up to mine. Like you don't tell people. Aiden has a Confederate flag tramp stamp.
Dude, come on.
Uh-huh. And he...
Why are you putting me on blast like that, man?
Above it says, "My South will rise again."
And then below it says, "Jefferson Davis is my daddy."
Yep.
Yeah.
And insert here with an arrow. Oh man. Yep.
All of that is true.
It's actually a rather large tramp stamp. It actually covers his whole back.
Oh, would that be a tramp? Would a full back tattoo be a tramp stamp technically?
No. See, I'm gonna get a tramp belt. It's gonna be a tramp stamp, but it goes all the way around your waist.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Pretty cool, right?
So cool.
I'm gonna get that. There is numerous Confederate generals and soldiers and thousands of other Virginians. Its scenic beauty and ornate monuments make it a favorite for history lovers. But its age, legends, and atmospheric setting also give it a spooky reputation.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So, let's get into the paranormal. So, visitors, but we do get a lot of accounts from students because it's right next to VCU, Virginia Commonwealth University, and they all pop over to the Sem for a late night hang sesh. So
as one does.
As one does.
I love going to Confederate cemeteries. It's my favorite pastime.
Dude, as someone who grew up right next to a cemetery, the amount of times I went into it at night was maybe twice, and it was on Halloween. And we were like, oh, it'd be fun to walk home in the cemetery. Within 30 seconds, we were like, fuck this, fuck
Dude,
this.
I've always thought, and like this has been a genuine thought in my mind more than once. If a zombie apocalypse happened, your house is like the last house that I'd want to be in.
There's a lot, yeah.
Dudes rising from the dead.
It'd be a lot of
right outside your window.
Right there, yeah. No, for sure. Dude, I remember.
That's something that we've never talked about. You grew up literally like your view outside of your
window.
Bedroom window is a cemetery.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Which I feel like on a paranormal podcast that we host is an oversight that we have not talked about it.
So there was reports of satanic worship in it.
There always is.
There always is. No, but to the point where like one of our friends' moms who used to live in like 2 houses down from me, they were walking their dogs in it at night, and there was like a group of people sitting around like with a candle lit, like chanting and stuff like that.
Dude, that could be a Ouija board session.
Maybe something. But what I will say is I do remember at like there was like a couple of times, definitely more than once, where I would like see like lights in the cemetery. Like it'd be like someone like a flashlight or something in the cemetery.
Yeah.
I will say anytime I watched Ghost Adventures or anything where they were like doing stuff to summon anything, I would put the TV on mute because I was like, I live too close. Like I don't. Yeah.
Didn't even think of that.
Yeah. No, I did. There was one time actually though, me and my little brother went into the cemetery, and this was, I don't think I still lived there, or maybe I did. Maybe it was like after college when I like moved back for a bit. But I bought one of those flashlights on Amazon that are like, you know, the flashlights where it's like they like can light up like a whole football field.
Yeah.
I bought one, and I was like, let's fuck around, let's go to the cemetery and do it. And we turned it on, so you could either do like wide beam or narrow beam. Like it was like it came with a label on the box saying don't point towards the sky because the FAA will be on your ass. Like it was that bright. And we shined it somewhere, and there was an Amazon delivery truck, and he was like delivering packages outside this house, and the lady came out and was like, don't fucking shine your lights into my house. And she was screaming at this delivery driver, and me and Elvis were like, it was definitely us.
Yeah.
So we hit clink on the flashlight and then ran home in the dark.
I know. I can imagine what your answer is going to be, but I'd be down to like do a nighttime stroll.
So it's illegal to be in there after dark, and the cops do patrol it pretty hard, which that also made me think that they did have
cemeteries are also just weird like that, where like teenagers
I
hang out there
and I think like
smoke weed,
homeless people and shit like that. Like I do think like it's not even a paranormal thing.
Yeah,
like I
it's
think
just people do stuff that they're not supposed to do in cemeteries.
Like the one, like you live right next to the witch cemetery. Like we should like the like Church Street burial ground. Like we should like. I don't think we can get in there at night.
That might be like yours is probably like a misdemeanor.
Yeah, like
in there.
that might be. Like,
I think that's like a legit.
Yeah, like
felony.
Yes.
Because it's National Park Service.
But like we should go like stand next to the fence and see if we could hear or see something.
That'd be cool.
Like I think
shine a light.
We need a YouTube channel, and we gotta like start getting out there.
Well, we have a YouTube channel. We just only
but we post our videos. You're right. So all right, back to Hollywood Cemetery. So, I mean, you're getting the classics. You're getting the shadow figures. So people see, movement among the headstones at dusk or after dark. You're getting cold spots or sun drops in temperature near older tombs, including one specific tomb that I'm gonna get into. And then you're
gonna get in tomb.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in tomb. And then I got, hold on, sorry, my page disappeared. But then you're getting the sound, so you're hearing voices, whispers, or the sound of footsteps when people are around. So, um, there is some specific apparitions. So there's a Confederate soldier. Um, People see this figure dressed in old Confederate uniform wandering the Confederate burial grounds at dusk or night, and then sometimes standing still. It also has been reported seen walking slowly between the graves before fading away. And then some people also appear hearing footsteps, rustling leaves, or distant marching sounds when no one's present.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. Um, so hold on, my phone's like bugging out. So I'm gonna get into a couple other, but there is a specific one, and I want to get into that, but I want to get into some of these other ones first. So let's get into the EVPs and the unexplained sounds.
Nice.
So disembodied voices and whispering. So ghost hunters using recording equipment say they've captured unexplained whispers and low voices while walking through Hollywood Cemetery at night, even when no one else is around. They are sometimes described as murmured sentences or indistinct voices that don't match any living person present. So, hold on. I have household duties. I'm being asked if I did the dishes, and I didn't. So
Bad boy. You're gonna be on the naughty list this year.
So, then we got boot steps. So some visitors report hearing footsteps crunching gravel, distant murmuring, or soft moans as they enter the cemetery at night. These sounds are often attributed to the restless spirits of the dead, especially near large monuments and pathways. So the other two, so the cold spots, I honestly like sharp drops in temperature. I'm not even going to spend that much time on it because that happens
Outside.
everywhere.
Yes.
But another two interesting ones are the phantom dog and the weeping child. So near the grave of a young girl marked with a cast iron dog statue, people report hearing barking, growling, or scratching sounds, even though there is no dog present.
Scary dog.
Yeah. So some paranormal storytellers interpret this as the guardian spirit of the child's loyal companion.
That's nice.
Who'd you get a text from?
Did you think it was Hannah?
Oh, no.
All right.
And then, so the apparition of a mourning figure. So some witness claim to see a somber female in dark clothing kneeling beside the child's grave or near small mausoleums. This weeping woman is said to vanish as you approach. That's kind of sad because obviously, like, it sounds like this is like a child passed away, and there's the dog, and then maybe mom or someone like that is mourning the child.
All of that is super sad.
So now we're getting into the specific reason why I picked this story. So now, I don't know if this is necessarily paranormal, but I actually do think it's paranormal. But there is reports of the Richmond vampire.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
All
dude?
right. Yeah.
Little vamp action?
Dude, love a vamp.
Love a vamp, dude. So, so many of the vampire stories trace back to eyewitness descriptions following the 1925 Church Hill tunnel collapse, where a badly injured man emerged from the wreckage. Some locals at the time described a blood-soaked, distorted figure with jagged teeth moving through the commotion.
Ooh.
A description that grew into the vampire myth.
Could it be a dude who had his teeth fucked up by the collapse and
potentially
was bleeding, and that's why he was all bloody? And
potentially, so
poor guy was like just got collapsed on, and he like emerges and he's like, oh, I'm alive.
Yeah.
And then other people are like, oh shit, he's got fangs.
They actually stabbed him with a piece of wood right there. He's like, guys, I made it out of the tunnel. Just like through his
He
chest.
lives. He's like, what the fuck? Yeah. Everyone's like, guys, stabbing doesn't kill vampires. It's the sun.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, we gotta like light him on fire.
Oh man, logic in the 1800s is just a wild thing.
Yeah.
But another addition to kind of creating this lore is unexpected red eyes at night.
Ooh.
So a number of visitors to Hollywood Cemetery specifically mention what looks like a pair of red or glowing eyes near the W.W. Poole Mausoleum after dark. Now, there's no solid evidence, but there is people that think this W.W. Poole is the vampire because next to his crypt, they describe a heavy sense of anxiety, chills, or the sensation of being watched when standing close to the tomb. So that is kind of the crux of the vampire. So people believe that this is a vampire. So William Worth Poole was a real person. He was a bookkeeper and a respected local businessman who died in 1922 at the age of 80, which is crazy back then. His mausoleum is dated 1913, though. So people are like, hold on, what's going on there?
What year did he die?
1922.
He might have just bought it early.
But they don't engrave it when you buy it. They engrave it when you die. I will say I did see something that says that was the year his wife died, so that's probably...
he was like, a piece of me died.
Yeah. The crypt's design, though, is kind of another piece of it. It is like a Masonic, but mixed with ancient Egyptian style.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it adds to kind of this, like, very out of place in the 1920s.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And it's, with everything going on there, like, it there's something weird going on.
Yeah, sure. I don't think that it being that design makes it inherently haunted, but...
No, definitely not. But just, like, a piece of it. So that's Hollywood Cemetery. What do you think? Haunted or not? I'm going haunted. We got vamps. We got Confederate soldiers. We got weeping women. We got barking dogs.
I'll give it the same score that I gave my story. I'll give it a haunt. I think.
How come though? Why? Like, I feel like there was more evidence here.
Exterior. Too many factors going on. You got wind. You got weird, like, tree noises. You got just outside noises. And things can play tricks on your eyes when you're outside. So that's the reason that I'm not going full haunted. I'm not a dude who just doles out full haunteds. You know, you got to earn.
Have you ever doled out a full haunted?
I don't know. I feel like I would dole out a full haunted for, like, the Stanley Hotel. Or, like...
Ooh, we should do that.
Something like that. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
But, yeah.
All right, well, I think full haunted because I think there's a lot of shit going on there. But I get it with the environmental or the outside.
I'm always an environmental skeptic.
Fair. The environment do be things.
It do be doing things.
Well, sorry.
Oh, wow.
Sorry. That was a bad sneeze.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, man. I sneezed in last week's episode, too, which I still can't even hear, but Hannah pointed out. She was like, your sneeze was weird.
Dude, I heard it.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. So she's going to think I did that on purpose.
I think every episode we should do, like, a little sneeze
Just
somewhere in the episode. And we should have people, like, point out where it is.
Yeah.
Easter eggs.
Well, that's Richmond, Virginia. We hope you enjoyed. If you've ever been to Hollywood Cemetery or to the Pump House, let us know. And definitely flood the comments You see what I did there?
Flood
the comments. And help us kind of sink our teeth more into
let us know
the lore of.
Let us know on a scale of H to D.
Yeah.
How haunted.
Yep. We appreciate you listening. We'll be back with another episode. We love you all. We'll see you later. Peace.